Guys, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know if I was gonna start doing another trucking job, and they didn't want to work with my schedule. So now it's like I have to do this project somehow and survive financially. Here's with the better. No funding yet, right? They'll never want your stuff. They'll never need you. Your project will fail. Your project was never meant to be. You're meant to drive a truck and work all these other jobs the rest of your life. They never cared. They never wanted you. You're not meant to ever create inspiration.
guys, welcome to Inspiration. I've had this idea for so long that there is a plaque above my bedroom window which was taken from Forest Springs Camp and Conference Center in Wisconsin, a camp that I've gone to since it was named Camp Forest Springs and since before I was even born. And they were taking apart their old arts and crafts building, and I took one of those planks and I made, well, couple actually. I made one that says Inspiration Basic, which is an app that I already released in 2014, but it's not available anymore, but you can see how it works in the videos. And the app that I still want to make, Inthpiration, which is a play on words. It just means inspiration Lisp, and of course the parentheses are there to refer to the Lisp syntax. Now, this is the plan for Inthpiration. I'm a little delayed. I should have made it a long time ago. I should have made it years ago, but I've been trying to make money driving trucks and doing other things and learning how to do construction, and a lot of things been going on in life, but right now I want to just focus 100% on making this project and not doing anything else really, except for, you know, basic necessities, but not having to focus on anything else work-wise. So the App Store or the Google Play Store. Inspiration Basic was released on the App Store, but if I make this app, I want it to work on both stores, so you can run it on an iPhone or an Android, and I'm going to make it first on whatever has more demand. I'm thinking maybe I'll make it for the Android first this time. The languages. So this is a parse tree editor. It lets you code using menus and using transformations of a abstract syntax tree instead of editing source code as text. So there are 3 languages. One of them is called Inspiration Basic, which I invented, but I'm including something new in it, which is basically a crude graphics, sort of like when you're printing the little characters on a graphing calculator, or when you're coding a Commodore 64 and making a little snake game. Things like that will be possible in this app. You'll be able to use colors, and you'll be able to make a snake game. That's going to be my standard for the complexity of the Inspiration Basic part. Now, the other 2 languages include lambda calculus, and I'm going to include a syntax that I also invented for lambda calculus, which includes the Catalan brackets for the applications, okay, and then a Lisp subset. Now, I say subset because to promise that I'm going to make every possible program that's written in Lisp work in my, or be constructible in my app, would be unfair. It would be a promise that I wouldn't be comfortable, because I like making promises that I know I can keep. So I am just going to say that I am going to make sure that we get functions that you can define that do basic mathematical operations. So that includes basic recursive functions, okay? So hold me to that and make sure that that's in the app, okay? So a recursive definition for, say, the Fibonacci function, okay? We are going to at least make sure that that works. As far as anything else working in Lisp, we'll have to talk about that later. But for now, I don't want to promise anything that I don't want to be 100% sure that I'm going to complete within a time frame that makes sense. So that's the goals. Again, I'm just going to split it up, 5,000 for each store, because I don't know how much work it's going to take to really get it to go from one store to another. And also, I just want to make sure that things are secure as far as being able to focus my time on this. And so those are just the numbers that I came up with. Of course, I have bigger goals that are 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times bigger, but we can start with this one, and this can be a good sort of introduction, at least, to getting things rolling. So I'm excited to make Inspiration, and I'm hoping that you guys will join me on this adventure, and hopefully we'll have an app that hopefully pretty soon I'll have a video on YouTube that shows me using the app as downloaded from the App Store and programming on the video the game Snake, and then the game Snake working and us playing a game of Snake, just like I did with my calculator programming videos. Except we're going to be playing Snake on a program that we create in the inthpiration app. So thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to it.